Well, hi and welcome back to my channel and the next episode on the National NC60 Special. As you can see, there is a transformer now fitted to the chassis, and what I did first of all was to patch in the transformer and then try it with the transformer placed here before I'd fitted it, and with the transformer moved away. Now, I get some humming, but the humming is the same whether the transformer was here or placed away from the radio. So it seemed perfectly okay to fit it here, which is what I've done. For once in my life, I struck extremely lucky with these things. I was wondering how I was going to get these wires here connected neatly to the radio, and I had a piece of a sort of chocolate strip connector and couldn't think of a way of really mounting that neatly with enough space. And I looked in my junk box and found this terminal strip. It's even labelled live and neutral at one end, so I had to cut it off of a larger piece, but it was exactly the right size to fit on there. I couldn't believe it. Even the holes were in the right place to mount it, and so it almost looks factory. So I fitted that on there, and as you can see, we've got UK mains coming in here and the 117 volts coming out this side. And I also found out that this was designed to have the chassis connected to earth, because when you look at the ground connection there, it is actually pinned to the chassis. And the chassis was basically not a hot chassis, but rather a floating chassis. And of course now we've got an isolating transformer in there, so it doesn't matter so much anyway. But the live line and the neutral line from the this side is not connected direct to chassis. There's capacitors between them, but like I say, we've now got an isolating transformer anyway, and the chassis is therefore earthed. So I've taken the transformer casing, which is mounted to the chassis, connected it to the earth there, which also gives me the earth for the radio. Might introduce a bit of a noise using that as the earth rather than a plate in the ground or something, but it seems to work well. So that's basically the transformer. I made up some brackets there, had to drill 2 holes in the chassis to mount that. And you can see there the silicon diode that's replacing the valve, the rectifier valve. And I've still got the dropping resistors in underneath that were in there. And I measured the current through the filaments. Should be 150 milliamps, it's about 140. It's well within tolerance, so there's not excessive currents going through the valves. The voltage is coming out about 120 on load, which is about 3 volts high rather than 117, but I'm sure that's within spec and it works perfectly well. So that's the transformer fitted. What I haven't done yet, I haven't put the inline fuses in that I want to have, because I haven't got any inline fuse holders left. I won't be bothering to do a video on fitting inline fuses. When those come on, I'll just add them into the circuit and put it back in the chassis. But yeah, let's just have a look at this. I've got to turn it round whilst I'm also working one-handed. I think the last time I gave you some speakers to look at, or something like that. There we go. Have a look at some speakers while I turn this chassis around. Right, there we go. So we've now got it turned round, and we've got an aerial connected in. Got my main aerial in the attic, and we're plugged in, and we can turn on here. And it would take a little while to warm up, as these sort of inline filament sets do. And I mean, at the moment we're on third band down, which is this one, which is the 4 to 12, and we're on about around the 9 megahertz tuned in. There was a station on there just now, but whether it's still on, I don't know. But it seems to be okay on pretty much all the bands now.
Heaven and the first earth were passed away. If you wish to join with the redeemed of all ages, living a life that measures with the life of Yahweh, take a choice. Accept salvation today. You don't have to make yourself ready.
So that's not bad. I mean, this is daytime as well, so it's not ideal testing these in the daytime. Right, we'll go to broadcast band.
.co.uk. 18 plus, GB only, T's apply. Sometimes we all need a little pampering to feel refreshed and recharged.
And this is so powerful. Barely turning it on to get the volume really loud.
Ready to move forward with a 5-year warranty and battery health certificate.
First pass to the starting grid, the dressing room to the dugout. All ears are on with NordVPN. IKEA, the wonderful everyday. BuzzWallet.uk. Send money to India. No hidden costs or charges. Download the app and register.
Under 300 grand. You know, how much money do you want? I can't.
All about money, isn't it? Yeah, but it's picking up quite a lot of stations there, so it's reasonably sensitive.
Hundreds of your family and your grandkids and your great grandkids. And yeah, why not?
That would probably be, yeah, that I'm pretty sure is Caroline, Radio Caroline. And it's,
ਸ਼ਬਦ ਭਾਈ ਨਿਰਮਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਸਰਵਣ ਕਰਵਾ ਰਹੇ ਸਨ। ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਦਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਜ਼ੁਬਾਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਹੋਣਗੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਪਾਰ
the CW oscillator does work, but there's very rarely any CW on these days.
ਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਾਠ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਰੇਡੀਓ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਹਰ ਰੋਜ਼ ਕਰਵਾਏ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਨ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਰੇਡੀਓ ਦੇ
But I think that shows that it's now working fully converted to UK mains, and all I'm going to do is fit those fuses, which I probably won't do a video on. So this may be the last one on this radio, now that it seems to be working really well, and the conversion has been done a bit more neatly than it was originally. So hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one, and bye for now.